astrological forecast for November 2025 for representatives of the sign of Aquarius. November 2025 will bring you a desire to change or adjust previous plans. The retrograde Mercury of November will affect the sector of your goals and your career, and the rapidly changing circumstances around you will suggest to you that changes are needed here, adjustments are needed. It is the circumstances that will show that previous decisions and goals are no longer relevant now. A different approach, different ideas, or a different organization of what was planned is needed. At the same time, a very important task for you, on the solution of which you directed many efforts over the past several months, will yield results in November. This task may not yet be fully completed, but it will already be clear here that success in this matter is only a matter of time. The most favorable areas of life for your sign in November are, first and foremost, the sphere of social realization, the sphere of collective activity and various kinds of internet projects, and also matters of resuming activities that you were once engaged in. And this may be related to your work or your hobby. The retrograde Jupiter of November will help you restore previous business connections and will also help you take advantage of those chances that you missed over the past 8 months. This month, your repeated appeal to people, organizations, or some specialists to whom you have already applied for the provision of certain services is possible. The second important direction for your sign throughout November will be the sphere of your 10th astro field. This is the house of your career, goals, your reputation. This is the house of power. And on the one hand, success awaits you in this. These could be profitable contracts, clients. It could be advancement up your career ladder, expansion of your authority. For some, this could be a new job or position, or a new system of organizing your employment. On the other hand, there may be certain manipulations of you, attempts at manipulation. This may manifest as your colleagues, other employees, or superiors trying to shift their own tasks, problems, their own area of responsibility onto your shoulders. For some, success in the 10th house may manifest not through the sphere of your personal work and employment, but through the successes of your close relative. For example, through the successes and achievements of your child or your partner in your personal life. Also, this activation of the 10th astro field may manifest itself as the purchase of expensive and valuable things that are attributes of wealth and prestige. Let's discuss the most important astrological events of the month and their influence on your sign step by step in more detail. On November 2, the planet Venus will be in a tense aspect, in a square relative to the planet Jupiter, which will affect your 6th and 9th astro fields. On this day, a situation is possible where you, on the one hand, wanted what was best for everyone, but on the other hand, received only extra worries for it. This is an aspect of conflicts that may be related to your work. These could be misunderstandings related to your relatives, or these could be some not very pleasant bureaucratic questions. Also, this aspect can manifest in such a way that we got what we wanted, but upon receiving it, we realized that it is not exactly what we really need. November 4 is the most tense day of the month. On this day, an exact aspect of opposition between Mars and the planet Uranus will form in the starry sky. According to such an aspect, failures in plans can occur, breakdowns of some things can happen, especially those that are electrical appliances or may be related to the internet and electronics. On this day, plans may be disrupted, the general rhythm of life may be thrown off. This is a day when you may be forced to do some task that you absolutely do not want to do. But other people, their expectations exert such influence that you have to do it. And also on this day, it is important to take care of your own safety, as far as possible, since this aspect shows unforeseen situations. And on this day, November 4, the planet Mars, the planet of energy, strength, activity, the driving force of our horoscope, transitions into your 11th astro field, where it will remain until December 16. This indicates a rather active period for you. A period that is active, first of all, in your social life, collective activity. This is a favorable transit of Mars for you, as it will awaken your desires, your interests. You will want to develop, you will want, so to speak, to keep up with the times. This is a good time to join some collectives of people, to engage in some processes together with your like-minded people. This is also a time that may bring you a trip. And also this period from November 4 to December 16 is a time when you will be very purposeful, and much will be given to you quite easily. On November 5, a full moon occurs in the sign of Taurus in your 4th house of the horoscope. The full moon is completion, culmination, clarity. It is the moment of obtaining results. And the 4th house is the sector that symbolizes our home, our real estate, property, our place of residence, and also family matters. The energy of this full moon shows that some process related to these themes will be completed here. For some, this may become the moment of completing a renovation, moving, resolving issues related to documents for your real estate, processing bills, some payments. For some, this may become a period of important events in the affairs of your relatives, members of your family. And here we are not talking about something unexpected or unusual, as it is the culmination of those processes that are already happening, and the moment of the full moon gives results and clarity. That is, the moment of this full moon is a stage when there will be clarity in how your home and family life, your intra-family structure will be organized further. This may also speak of some purchases for the home, for your comfort and the comfort of your family members. On November 6, the planet Venus, which symbolizes all earthly joys and blessings, transitions into your 10th astro field, the sector of your status, career, reputation, achievements, and will be here until November 30. This is a time that will allow you to settle some conflicts or misunderstandings, resolve issues with superiors. This could be an important agreement for you with your boss, with your client, customer, or with representatives of government authorities. That is, this is a period when you will be able to settle any tense issues. This is a time when you will be able to agree on an increase in your salary level or on changes in your working conditions for the better. This is a period when you can and should turn to those people on whom the state of your affairs depends. They will treat you with understanding and meet you halfway. Also, during this time, you may receive documents that give you certain rights. On November 8, the planet Uranus, the planet of the future, the planet of revolution, renewal. Uranus returns to your 4th astro field, where it will remain until April 26, 2026. Uranus in this sector of your horoscope. It has been located here for a long time, since 2018. And for many of you, during this period, life circumstances have changed in a cardinal way. Some may have changed their place of residence, and radically, cardinally. For some, family circumstances have changed. That is, Uranus brought you new experience in everything that concerns your place of residence and family matters. Uranus in this sector gave the experience of something temporary and impermanent. That is, you are already well acquainted with Uranus in the 4th astro field. And now, in its retrograde motion, it returns here for a checkup visit. I remind you that it will be in this sector for you until April 26, 2026, and may again bring some kind of renewal. For example, a move, renovation, updating of the home space, furniture, or updating of some systems in your home. For example, changing electrical wiring, changing the heating system or video surveillance. Also, family circumstances or the nature of relationships within the family may change again here. In the period from the 9th to the 29th of November, the planet Mercury, the planet that symbolizes information, contacts, thoughts, logic, communication, and short trips, will be retrograde, and this will affect your 11th and 10th astro fields. This time may bring a return to previous projects, which may primarily be related to work. This time may bring you the refinement of previous plans or the re-registration of any documents, or repeated work on some project that you worked on once. This is also a time when you may be solving problems not yours, but those of other people. Also, during this period, you may be given that position or that job that you were promised long ago. And also, this period may bring an opportunity to obtain those documents that you need, which you need primarily for work or for resolving some other issues. For example, for concluding some kind of deal. On November 12, a very important event occurs. On this day, retrograde Mercury will be in conjunction with the planet Mars in your 11th house of the horoscope. Mercury is thoughts, words, logic are decisions, and Mars is the energy of actions. Therefore, on this day, you may make some decision, the implementation of which you will not start immediately, but approximately from the middle of January 2026. And this decision may have to do with how your life is organized. That is, you may make a decision regarding changes in your work, rhythm, and in general in the rhythm of your life. We may be talking about a different schedule of your work, or in general about a different job. Also, this could be a firm decision to return to the implementation of some long-standing plan of yours, to believe again in the possibility of obtaining what you dream of. But again, you will not start implementing your plan immediately, but approximately from the middle of January 2026. And on the same day, November 12, the planet Jupiter, the most generous planet of the solar system, turns into retrograde motion, which will last until March 11. This is a very favorable period for those who missed some opportunities over the past 8 months. Retrograde Jupiter gives second chances. It gives an opportunity to take advantage of those offers that we once missed. This may be related to your place of residence, to issues that concern your work, your employment, or the process of treatment, if this topic is relevant for you. In more detail about the essence of this retrograde movement of Jupiter, and about the luck that each of the zodiac signs can obtain additionally, I will make a separate video about this. On November 19, the second tense aspect of this month will form in the starry sky. This is an aspect of opposition between the planet Mercury and the planet Uranus, and this aspect will affect your 4th and 10th astro fields. This day, November 19, can be quite turbulent. There may be failures here, failures in plans, in schedules, in timetables. There may be breakdowns. You may have a feeling that you are, as it were, between two fires. There may be unexpected inspections or unexpected claims against you. But if you have been working on solving some issue for a long time and have put a lot of effort and energy into it, then it is this day that may bring a sharp, fast, and positive breakthrough in your affairs. This day may also bring an unexpected meeting, information, an unexpected opportunity. And also, throughout this day, caution is needed when handling electrical appliances and electronics. This day may bring failures. Failures in the operation of the internet or some applications. On November 20, a new moon occurs in the sign of Scorpio in your 10th house of the horoscope. The new moon is the birth of new energy. These are new plots. These are new events or a new turn in the development of already occurring processes. And the 10th house is the sector of our status, our reputation. This is the house of power. This is the house that shows our position on the social and career ladder. And here there may be something new. For some, these are new powers, new responsibilities. For some, this is a new job. For some, this may play out as an important purchase. The purchase of such a thing that is an attribute of prestige, that is expensive and valuable for you. The 10th house shows our achievements, more precisely, what we ourselves consider our achievements. Therefore, this is a time when you may decide to take that step that will lead you to success. Also, the 10th house is the house of our goals, and at this time you can set a very clear and important goal for yourself. Also, this period may bring an appeal to state bodies, authorities to obtain some documents or permits to resolve your issues. On November 21, a conjunction of the planet Mercury with the black moon occurs. This conjunction occurs in your 10th house of the horoscope. Mercury symbolizes our thoughts, words, logic, our documents, among other things. And the black moon distorts the manifestation of Mercury on this day. And this distortion may concern, first of all, issues of power. There may be two extremes here. Either we ourselves during this day can too brightly and demonstratively show our power, our rights to claim something. Or, on the contrary, we may be literally forced to submit to someone's power and someone's rules, which may cause internal protest in us. This is a day when there may be inflated demands and expectations towards us from other people. It may also be that your colleagues or your superiors, figuratively speaking, will lay their own duties on you. On this day, attentiveness is needed. It is not worth solving any important issues during this day. It is not worth signing any documents. And if there is a necessity for this, then you need to treat these documents very carefully. The 24th of November is also a very important day, such a control point. On this day, the planet Mars, the source of strength, energy, and actions, will be in tense aspects relative to the karmic lunar nodes. Such an aspect happens approximately once a year, but precisely such an aspect, affecting the same houses of your horoscope, the same spheres of your life, last occurred on January 2, 2007. On this day, you may have a feeling that you are at a crossroads. Mars on this day is between the past and the future, and all of us may have the same sensations, that we are at a crossroads of roads. This is a day when you may think about where your dreams have led you, what you dreamed about, and what you received as a result. This is a day when you will think about balance, including material balance in your relationships and mutual settlements with other people. You may think about your role in some collective, in some community of people. Also, you may think about what exactly is preventing you from organizing your life the way you would like it. And also think about how correct your financial strategy is. In more detail about this important and interesting aspect, I will make a separate video. On November 25, the planet Mercury will be in conjunction with the planet Venus in your 10th house of the horoscope. This is an aspect that can bring a pleasant meeting, a pleasant conversation, some bonus, encouragement, a sign of attention. This is a day that will give you a feeling of satisfaction with yourself. You will be pleased with how you acted, what you said, or how you look. Someone on this day may promise you that they will help solve some important issue for you. On November 28, a conjunction of the planet Venus with the black moon occurs in your 10th house of the horoscope. This is a treacherous aspect. On the plus side, it can give self-confidence. On the minus side, it can give a manifestation of our ego and vanity. On this day, we may commit an act or say words for which we may subsequently be ashamed or at least uncomfortable, unpleasant that we did it. Also, throughout this day, some woman may negatively influence you and your thoughts. On November 30, the planet Venus transitions into the space of the sign Sagittarius, into your 11th house of the horoscope. Venus in this sector will bring you pleasant meetings, pleasant communication, will bring profit from interaction with other people, and will also improve the situation in the sector of your personal life. But we will talk about this in more detail in the horoscope for December. This, from the point of view of astrology, will be November 2025. I wish you a wonderful, successful month, dear Aquarians.